Jesus. Nobody does score Arsenal for Champions League. I mean, my eye, they deceive me. What is going on? Goal against, 0. Right? So if Arsenal is not conceding goals, how are you going to defeat them? How are you going to beat them? How are you going to score goals? No, eyes are on them. Real Madrid, you will not say Real Madrid is strong favorite to win the Champions League this season because obviously they lost to Liverpool today. Very sad. A very poor Liverpool side, I will tell you, because losing 6 games out of 7, that's trash. It just be like say Madrid use their whole strength, go play Barca. Yes, Champions League game week 8. What a wonderful day for Champions League football. If you're a Chelsea fan, you know you're playing tomorrow. But then let's talk about today's game. Arsenal versus Slavia 1-1. Right? The truth about this Arsenal side is that personally for me right about now, I think they are the strongest, not just in the Premier League, they are also the strongest in the, okay, Bayern Munich is there, but I can still say that Arsenal is the strongest in the Champions League as well. How can you have a team that is not conceding goals? How now want to win them? If Arsenal they need to concede goals. Just last month they conceded only 3 goals, and one of those 3 goals was an own goal. Right? So if Arsenal is not conceding goals, how are you going to defeat them? How are you going to beat them? How are you going to score goals? Very, very strong defense. There was no doubt Arsenal coming into this Champions League game winning. Obviously, everybody predicted Arsenal to win. But the fact that they are not conceding is a thing of concern for rival fans. Is a thing that everybody should be worried about. Somebody was talking to me about the goalkeeper. I said, it has nothing to do with the goalkeeper right now. We have to give it to Gabriel and Saliba. You might even want to look at Timber from the wing. You know, these guys, and you might also want to look at Calafiori because it's the whole thing. And we'll definitely call the goalkeeper in. But personally for me, I think teams are not able to create so much chances against Arsenal. Right? You would also want to talk about Declan Rice in the middle because that guy is working his ass out. This Arsenal side, nobody is able to score against them. And personally, for me, I don't think it's going to come easy for any team that will be facing Arsenal. Currently, I think they they actually sit first in the Premier League table. But for the Champions League, I think they are second, right? I think they are second, just behind Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich is on fire, by the way. They won 2-1. They beat PSG. Bayern beat PSG. Ha! Vincent Kompany. Personally, for me, I did not think that he would do this kind of job in Bayern Munich, but guess what? He's doing it. Kudos to him, right? But still on Arsenal, they are flying. Second in the Champions League, first in the Premier League, not conceding a goal. Goal against in the Champions League is 0. Jesus. Nobody does score Arsenal for Champions League. I mean, my eye, they deceive me. What is going on? Goal against, 0. They've scored 11 goals. They have 12 points. One of the best sides in the Champions League. What? So the Champions League is flying, right? At this point, it's quite difficult to pick a winner because definitely Bayern Munich, they are doing something that, eyes are on them. Real Madrid, you will not say Real Madrid is strong favorite to win the Champions League this season because obviously they lost to Liverpool today. Very sad. A very poor Liverpool side, I will tell you, because losing 6 games out of 7, that's trash. It just be like say Madrid use their whole strength, go play Barca. After they play Barcelona, although they won their league game, but coming to a Liverpool team that is in shambles, that does not know what they are doing, and you are losing. You want to say losing. Madrid, this is your competition, Champions League. How are you losing? Right? And Bayern Munich as well, although they got a red card, I can see right here, they got a red card, but then they went ahead to win the game against PSG they won away. Luis Diaz scoring twice. This Champions League is actually going to be very, very serious because some of the teams that we are thinking, and that's why I feel Arsenal stand a chance of trying to win this Champions League. One major threat I think they would have is this Bayern Munich side. Apart from that, I don't think anybody will stop in there. But let me give you the results today. Let's run to the result. We have Napoli Frankfurt 0-0. That was a very disgusting performance of Napoli. Like, as I did, so I vexed. Like, how are you not winning Frankfurt at home? Like, trash. Atletico Madrid 3-1. Straight win. Tottenham Copenhagen 4-0. Tottenham got a red card. Let me see who got that red card from Tottenham. Johnson. Is it Johnson? He got a red card. Wow. Then we have goals from Johnson as well. Van der Vaart, Paulina, and the rest. Tottenham won 4-0. Juventus 1-1 with Sporting. That's crazy. Monaco beat Bodo Glimt. Arsenal obviously beat Slavia. Liverpool, the biggest match of the Champions League this week. Liverpool defeated Real Madrid. Olympiacos versus PSV 1-1. Bayern versus PSG 2-1 to Bayern. And Pafos. Okay, that's just about it for today. But great results all around in the Champions League. Tomorrow we have games like Man City Dortmund. That's another very, very big game that you would want to look into. We have Newcastle Athletic Club. I think that's a big game as well. Benfica Leverkusen. That's also a very, very good game to look at. For Marseille Atlanta. Oof, strong games. But today high point for me is Arsenal. I think Arsenal is not just the best team in England currently. They're also one of the best team in the Champions League, and I see them going far in the Champions League. I see Arsenal reaching the finals of the Champions League. I really don't know. Personally, for me, I don't think there's any team currently that is as threatening as they are. One of my major reasons is because they don't concede goals. Like, Arsenal don't concede goals. I would say that even they concede goals, you'll say, okay, good, something good. But, bro, they are not conceding nada. You have to be able to score somebody before you can defeat them. If you are not scoring them, that means you cannot defeat them. And guess what? They are scoring you because they have guys like Bukayo Saka, they have Gyökeres, they have Merino. Gyökeres injury today, but Merino stepped up and scored 2 goals. They have Trossard, they have Martinelli, they have Eze, they have Waneri. So if you are not scoring them, they have players that will definitely score you, right? So how are you going to defeat them? Real Madrid not looking so good, in the Champions League. So personally for me, I think Arsenal has a great shot for this season Champions League. But then there's this people who are not looking at, which is, I said before, Bayern Munich, they are coming out strong, and I think they are going to do something as well in this Champions League. You would not want to rule out Barcelona. You would not even want to rule out Manchester City with Pep Guardiola, but they are not in that Pep Guardiola type of form that we know him for, So, but then, let me know what you think, guys, in the comment section. Do you think Arsenal stand a chance of winning this Champions League and also maybe the Premier League, and them not conceding goals? They just have 3 goals in last month, conceded 3 goals last month. Do you think that is going to help them? And if you're an Arsenal fan, let me know in the comments. Do you think, is this the season that you feel that you guys can do it? Is this the time that you know that, yes, we have the opportunity, and should we start talking about Arsenal winning a treble this season, or we should just stick to them just winning maybe the Premier League or the Champions League or even the FA Cup this season, or should we talk about them winning a treble? Let me know in the comments. And if this is the first time you're seeing this channel, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.